halftime. Let's go places.
13-10, the Eagles have the lead against the Rams in Game 1 of Divisional Sunday. Thanks to that run by Saquon Barkley. He ripped it off for a touchdown, said bye-bye to Jared Verse, and hyped up his Eagles crowd as they go into the locker room with a 3-point lead. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial. As you can see, the snow, the wintry mix is still solid and coming down. But the question was, how would the Rams defense kind of handle and steal with the offense of the Eagles, and what did you see in the first half so far?
Defensive coordinator Chris Shula, I thought he was excellent. I mean, they're on the road in a hostile environment with all these conditions, and I thought he did a great job of being aggressive, calling an aggressive game. But in games like this, you need your star players to step up, and Jared Verse 2 sacks in the first half, Devin.
And I thought on the other end, Philly let him off the hook a little bit, starting off, throwing the ball, all those different things. Feed Saquon Barkley. Feed him and feed him again.
Don't let the Rams loading the box with 8 and 9 defenders scare you out of the run, to Devin's point. We saw them load the box a few times and open up huge holes. They barely two-hand touch Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. Stick with the run if you're Philadelphia.
And Chris, if you're the Rams, get that free safety out of the middle of the field. He's doing you no good. Get him at 7 or 8 yards.
Guy in there.
Get him at 7 or 8 yards. Now he can tackle Saquon in a small area.
The Eagles have 171 yards rushing, so they're having their way, as you said it, on the ground. Meanwhile, the Bills getting set to host the Ravens. Josh Allen, it is a frigid day, okay? But trying to get back to the AFC Championship game, first time since 2020. Lamar Jackson, their coach looks similar. Matt Collins, though, is like,
it's Hawaii and Buffalo?
I don't need one.
I bet he has no shoes on either.
What do you think this game ultimately comes down to?
Buffalo's going to have to play a little bit of what they usually say left-handed. They like to have sub-packages, extra defensive backs on the field. But when you play against Baltimore and Derrick Henry, you got to get the little DBs off the field, bring in the big guys.
You're talking about the nickelback, Taron Johnson. I mean, he's 190 pounds. When they see that, they're going to run the ball football. There's no way I'm playing nickel. I'm playing regular people the entire way, Chris.
Buffalo's D is at a disadvantage. You guys are spot on. It's a kryptonite as far as Baltimore's offense, their size. The pressure's on Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills offense. Control the clock, move the ball. He's going to have to run the ball and also be surgical in the pass game. I think they can run the ball on Baltimore a little too.
Okay, well, remember, the Ravens had their way in the first lead and got that victory. Coming up, Tony and Jason, though, they're going to talk through the changes that both coaches should make in the second half. But first, a quick traffic report from Toyota featuring their legendary lineup of trucks. 13-10 Eagles with the lead in the divisional round matchup, and we have a coach's corner over there for second half adjustments. Coaches, what would you change coming out of the locker room?
You know, for Maria, if I'm the Rams, I feel good about where we are right now. I don't change a whole lot. Keep committing people to the line of scrimmage. I know Philly's rushed for the ball a lot, but Saquon Barkley is the guy that Philadelphia is going to lean on here in the second half. You must stop him. And on the offensive side of the ball, go after Rodgers. He's the new corner in the ball game. I love the mix that Sean has on offense right now. Attack the new corner.
And if you're Philadelphia, I think with the conditions worsening and the snow, you get back to that physical advantage that we have. Use that offensive and defensive line, run Saquon, run the counters with Jalen Hurts, keep the ball away from the Rams.
Yeah, make it about 26 if you're Philly.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see, that physical presence. And I would look, if I'm Philadelphia, I might have to help that corner, Rodgers. I haven't had to do that with Quinyon Mitchell. Maria?
Well, you got to love it if you're Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley. Fly, Eagles, fly. They're the first teammates to both have 40-plus yard rushing touchdowns in the same playoff game in the Super Bowl era. They're hoping for a little bit more of that in the second half. Enjoy.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places.